Good morning, guys. It's bright and early. Another get ready with me. Another day of work. Elf Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Yes, get ready with me because that's what we do here for the most part. Skincare's done. Hair's done for work. Honestly, I fell asleep with my hair still wet last night. So when I got up, my hair's all wavy right now. I just gathered it up into a bun and then hairsprayed it so it doesn't fall out of place because I didn't feel like doing my hair. So it's just gonna stay how it is. I have blinds open, patio door open so I can get some fresh air. So I'm gonna be stuck inside all day again. So I wanna get some fresh air right now. So how's everyone doing? I'm doing good. I just finished off my first 40-hour week yesterday. Today starts a new week for work. I'm working today, tomorrow, and then I'll have 2 days off. The great thing about tomorrow is it's because we're union, it's triple pay, so that's kind of sweet. And I'm only doing 32 hours this week. I will find out today when I look at the schedule what I'll be doing next week. But this week here, which starts today, I'm doing 32. I kind of like the idea of just doing 32 hours a week, but if I get put down for 40, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take it. Ooh, I'm looking for, say, Super Glowy Gel. We're gonna put this on too. I do have a matcha made. Yesterday was so busy. I worked until 7:30. Didn't get my last break because I was left with another person who is done training, but they're still training. Pretty much I was left with two teenagers. Because the two teenagers were closing out. And I knew I had stuff that I need to get done, so I didn't take my last break because I didn't want them to get stuck with their stuff plus mine. And they were like, "Go take your break," and I was like, "No, I'm not leaving my stuff that I need to get done for you guys to do." Like, I want to get it done. Hopefully, I did get everything done that I was supposed to get done. Again, my training period is over, but there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know how to do because they haven't showed me. Or they showed like quickly for 5 seconds and like, here you go. So we'll see if I get talked to this morning about anything that I missed or forgot to do last night. We shall see. I forgot to check to see if there was another. When I bought the Say Super Glowy Gel, it's a mini, but I bought two of the minis. They came together in a set. I forgot to check and see if they still had that set or if that's gone. I wouldn't mind getting that one again. I think it was like $35 for the two, or you can buy a single mini for 20 or 25, I think. Matt's at work today too. I think I already said he's work emergency, so he's working all weekend as well. We're gonna use L'Oreal this morning. This one's down to here now. I'm not sure how much is left in the Revlon. Is there more in that one? It's hard to see. I think the Revlon one might be about here. Yeah, we'll use this L'Oreal one this morning. Both kids are still sleeping. Yesterday they got into it while I was at work. It's like those the kids, they don't know how to communicate with each other without it turning into like an argument or a yelling match with each other. Just gonna spread this all over. If I use a makeup product and it's not down in the description, ask me about it in the comments. I know, so it's working. I've been slacking on the descriptions because usually I put in the descriptions the makeup that I'm putting on my face. For the most part, though, the face base stuff tends to be the same. I'll just take a sponge and dab this in just to even out my skin. Oh, what will this week bring? Who knows? I do know I need to get Grace registered for school. I'm gonna do that Tuesday before I forget about it. She wants to go back in the fall and get herself prepared for high school because she wants to go to high school in person. So hopefully this all works out. I'm praying her mental health gets healed or gets to a point where, you know, she has more clarity in her head. But hopefully her mental health gets healed. All right. That looks good. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the Fenty matchstick because that is so close to being done. Even though the e.l.f. one's almost gone too. Let's see, where is that even? I should pull this thing closer so I don't have to keep leaning forward. All right, Fenty, where are you? Right here. Because this, yeah, the Fenty contour stick is just about empty. What else is in here? Take something out, you try to put something back and nothing's fitting. All right. Yeah, she's a going. Where did I get that from? Just blend this in too. I'm not sure what I want to use for blush. Like, I've been thinking about those Fenty blushes I bought. Those new ones, the velvet ones that are like peachy. I was thinking about those yesterday. I could do my face first and then do my eyes last. And then that'll help me decide on eyeshadow. Yeah, my brain's a scramble, so I don't remember exactly who, but someone's like, how do you know when you have enough eyeshadow palettes, or how do you know when to stop buying eyeshadow palettes? And I think I said, I don't know the answer, or I don't know. I guess, I don't know, when eyeshadow's not my thing anymore. I know I have a lot of eyeshadow, but I like eyeshadow. It's one of my favorite things. Even if I buy all neutral palettes, I like eyeshadow. Do I want to do a little bronzer? I think so. And I'm going to use... Well, let's use the Rare Beauty bronzing stick. Let's draw a little bronzer on. I'll just do a little... Just do a little right there. It's in the shade Happy Soul. Just add a little bronze to the face. I feel like this one sometimes looks a little bit too warm on me. I was also asked, like, how do I know if makeup's warm tone or cool tone? I don't know, like, the best way to describe a warm tone and a cool tone. I just know, like, this is a warm tone versus that Fenty stick is cool tone. Maybe warm tone has more of like an orange yellow base to it. I don't know. Someone in the comments, if you know how to explain what warm tone makeup looks like and cool tone makeup looks like, leave it in the comments, because someone was asking. Again, brain fart. I did tell them I don't know how to explain it. I just, when I look at makeup, I can tell when I put it on myself. Even just looking at the makeup, I can generally tell if it's cool tone or warm tone. Okay, that's all blended in. I'm like, what blush do I want to use? If I go really, simple, I'm going to use probably that NYX bronzer today too. See, I have the Kosas one. I've only used this one once, right? This is in Euphoria. We could use this one today. I kind of want to do a look with one of the Fenty blushes and do like use the blush on my cheeks and on my eyes. Actually, I don't want to use the NYX bronzer today. I think I'm going to use this L'Oreal. I'm going to use the L'Oreal bronzer. Maybe I'll use this Kosas blush. But I kind of want to use a cream blush underneath. What color is it? I need to like swatch this one just to see. Okay, so it's like a... Alright, so let's shear it out a little bit. Let's use, I was going to use that one, but that one's too peachy nude. Let's use the Give, that looks too orange. I don't know, it's very pink. Let's use the, I haven't used this one too many times. Well, actually, you know what? Darn, man, so many blushes. Let's use the Pat McGrath cream blush. I'll put some of this on and then I'll top it off with this one. With this Kosas blush. So this is in the shade Divine Rose. So I'll go in with this. I still have it in the box. I like the packaging. That's the whole reason why. So I'll go in with that. Oh, I do want a little bit of Rare Beauty highlighter. Where'd you go? I like the dewiness or the glowiness. Put a little bit of that in there. You guys too close? And then, brush I want to use is dirty, but I'll just grab it and use it anyway. Or do I have another one? think I do. I know I have another one. Here's one. Where's the other? Yeah, I meant to wash these yesterday after work. Whoa, that did not happen. I'm looking for the other elf. Whoops, that's not it. Here it is. I'm gonna use the one that's not as pigmentedly dirty. And so I'll use this one. Whoa, stuff's trying to fall everywhere. Let's back this up a little bit. Alright, let's just see if we can get this sheared out a little bit. It's going to be probably very sheer, but it's why I picked this one to go with the Kosas blush to go over top. It's just a nice touch of color. I don't know. I can't remember if it's supposed to rain today or not. So yeah, it's the long weekend here. There's a bird there and Luna sees it. If you jump at my screen, I will have to get up and close my window. Oh, it's gone. So we could definitely leave the blush right here. I'm just gonna go over the edge. Leave that like kind of dry for a second, and then we're gonna go in with oh, we didn't use that one. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I want to go in with some bronzer before I forget. So we're gonna use the L'Oreal bronzer. Let me get a brush that's already dirty. Just bronze up a little bit. At least on the forehead. A little bit down the neck. I mean, no sun's hitting this face this summer, I don't think. Unless it's my days off and it's hopefully sunny out on those days. Man, my damn back, I tell ya. Just one side. Lower back, I swear. I pinched a nerve, I did something. Or I'm doing like something at work that did something. I'm going to do my eyebrows. We are going to use the Rimmel. And I wonder, can I do my brows without using a mirror? Possibly. I guess I can use the camera and try and do them. I think it was Michelle. She was like, I don't know how you do your eyebrows so fast. I think that one's okay. Yeah, looks okay. Do you try to get some of the color out here, so it looks like I have some hairs out there even though I don't. Well, I got a few straggly ones. Let's see. Okay, that'll do. I can see me possibly going through this pencil quite fast. This is what's left. So, I don't know that it's worth the money. It's a good one. I do like it. But I feel like I can see me going through that one pretty fast. I kind of want to get a powdered eyebrow powder. Alright, let's go with some of this blush. This is in the shade Euphoria. I only bought one of these blushes because I want to try and stick to things, like when I'm buying them, of what I know I will actually use versus, ooh, it's pretty, let's give it a try, or let's buy all the colors. Although the e.l.f. blushes, I do have several, but I do like those. I'm just dipping it, like I'm just going like this into it. And then pouncing. I know some people swipe. I feel like I like pouncing some of my products on, especially blush stuff. So that's that. It's nice, pretty. But wait, there's more. Let's see. Can I get this open? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, my part 3 to my declutter's got to come soon. I don't know if there's anything I'm going to get rid of though. Out of like the remainder of my collection. But we'll see, I might find something. Not that I have to declutter anything, but I'd like to go through and just see. Make sure I'm not holding on to stuff that I don't like. 'Cause if I don't like something, I should probably pass it along or just get rid of it. Alright, it's like, what eyeshadow palette are we using? So one of the first ones that came to mind this morning was my Ethereal palette, because I haven't used it in a while. This is one of my favorite palettes. So I think this is what we're going to use. Because it's been a while. And because I want to use it. I should be using the things that I really enjoy using. I'm going to take this honkin' brush because it's what I see here. I'm going to go all over with this first shade here. Wow, this is a dirty mirror. I'm going to put this shade all over. Yes, I'm fully aware I'm probably wearing the same PJ shirt as yesterday morning. That's fine. I normally change my PJs every day, but once in a while I'll wear the same PJs 2 days in a row, or 2 nights in a row. Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go into this shade, and then probably this shade. Or should I switch it up and do something different? I'm putting this in my crease here, and I'm going to blend it up a little. I'm hoping it might. Well, I don't know if it possibly could happen Tuesday. I like to go to IKEA. So because I'd like to be able to get my makeup reorganized and done on a day off. Might be able to do that Tuesday. Or Friday. No, I work Friday. Saturday? I don't know. I need to see next week's schedule before I make any plans of what I'm gonna do. I need a smaller brush. This one's... What kind of brush is that? That feels kind of... Well, I'll use it. All my favorite brushes are dirty. I'm gonna go into this shade right here in the corner. And plop this into the crease. Same thing over here, just plop it into the crease. I feel like the side looks darker, so I'm just going to dip back in that. I'm going to take that first brush and just blend over. And I'm going to take that shade and run it underneath the lower lash line. I noticed that the LYS Beauty, their highlighting sticks are available now. They have been available, I think, for at least a week or two. I have 3 things in my shopping cart, or in my cart on the Sephora, but I'm holding off for a bit because I have stuff coming in the mail. One thing is that Liss or LYS highlighting stick. I think I picked the lightest shade. There's a lip product and then there's a palette. A palette that I've been wanting for a long time. The first one that they came out with, I want it, but it's not on the Sephora site anymore. At least I couldn't find it. And they came out with a number 2. So that's in my cart because I also wanted that one. So we'll see. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. But I did say I want to try and stick to things that I actually want to buy and not the things that are hyped up. I do... Haus Labs, though, I don't want to just buy any of the Haus Labs blushes. The one that I really want is I think it's Hibiscus something. It's sold out, though, even in the store. But that's the shade that I want to try. Because I know it's one that I would go to and use all the time. I'm debating what shimmer I want to go in with. Some of these are toppers and some are not. Like, I feel like that one's kind of dark, but I could just put that on my outer corner. That one's also kind of dark but very pretty, but I could put a topper over it to help lighten it up. And then we have that gold one. I could also use that. Here's one of the toppers that I always use, which is that one, and then of course I always use that one. I'm thinking of going in with this one. What'd you guys have for supper yesterday? I had Cheerios. By the time I got home and did some cleaning, because none of the cleaning was home, so Matt and I got home and we took 15 minutes and got what needed to be cleaned up. Like, wow, it was a miracle. And then I took a shower, had a bowl of cereal, hopped in the bed with my heating pad. Then I went to sleep. So I'm going to put this the whole way across the lid. Just like that. And do the same on the other eye. This shade is the shade right here. It's like not so dark that it's gonna make me look like I have a smoky eye, but could leave it here, but I'm probably gonna, I mean, that is nice. I'm gonna go into this shade and a little bit of that one, just dip into them. And just go into the crease a little bit. Very pretty. I kind of want to go over that again with that. Phew, lost me. Maybe I don't need a lighter shimmer, but maybe. And then go back into this brush with nothing extra on it and just... It's pretty. Do I want something more on the lower lash line? I'm going to go into Well, I guess I want to go back into this first shade up here. Just do a little bit more of that on the bottom. So maybe today's look will be a little bit smoky. I'm going to take this brush and just blend over that. Just like pinch it and go over. No extra color. Just whatever's left is left. Question is though, do I want to lighten this up any? Maybe I will go into this one. Just on the inner part. Just like that. And I'll just take this brush and go over. There, I mean my eyes still aren't closed off. They do look a little smoky. I do have shimmer fallout, but that's okay. Wow. It's not too shabby. Alright, I'm gonna spray my face with this. The Milani Make It Last Dewy. I don't know that if it made my face dewy yesterday. It's like a super fine mist. And then you take your sponge and just go over, make sure. Everything's looking good. Make sure everything's all blended. I like the eye look. Did it take away some of my blush though? I might add a little bit more blush in a minute. I feel like I'm looking like really red here. Do I want to add a little concealer, or would that just get rubbed off today? I feel like it would just get rubbed off. But I think I am going to add a little bit more blush. I do feel like the blush kind of went away a little bit. Let me move this out of my way. I think for my lips today too, I'm gonna take this one, my In Beauty lip oil in Cinnamon Bun. I think I'm gonna take this one today. My Lawless Forget the Lip Filler Plumping Lip Gloss. I got like 1 or 2 more uses of with that one. So I'm gonna take this one today. It also smells so good. What mascara? I don't want to use the Rare Beauty one today. Well, let's add some more blush first. Give me more blush, because yeah, that's gone. I feel like that disappeared. So we will add a little bit more. Don't ask why I did that. I'll see if my double chin's going away. I feel like it is. Miraculously, somehow. Alright, is that where we want to leave it? I think so, I think so. Let's go over the cheeks one more time with this. What's throwing me off is I do got redness in this side of my face this morning. Otherwise, though, it does look good. It looks fine. I just gotta leave my face alone now. I feel like the blush looks a bit warm toned and the eyes are more like a neutral cool. I'm like, should I pop a little concealer and maybe I can stop touching my face? What would be a good concealer to use? I don't even see one out. Do I not have a concealer on my desk? I do not. Hey, where did that go? The Maybelline. I'm looking. Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. It's like, do you guys know what I did with that? Is it hiding? It's hiding. There we go. I'll just put a little bit of this on. Yeah, a look that I want to do is I want to take one of these blushes and wear it as a blush, but also do like an eye look. The baked, well, hot cheek, the hot Fenty Hot Cheeks. I have baked peach and juicy peach. I did not buy the lightest one. What was it called? I don't remember what it was called, but there's another one. I didn't buy it. Okay, yeah, I just need a little concealer, like, right here. Maybe I'll just do a little bit right here. Might as well. Why not, eh? Okay, that helps a little bit. Alright, let's dip back into that blush one more time. One more time. Oh. We're gonna celebrate. Oh, yeah. Alright. Man, when Judy started singing, not yesterday's shift, because Judy's off till I think she goes back to work Tuesday. Not yesterday's shift, the shift before. I don't know, we were all like out in the deli. I'm just gonna start calling myself a deli girl. I'm a deli girl. But we were out there like making salads and stuff like that, and she started singing I like to move it, and I just like quick stopped what I was doing, and I was like, Judy, don't. I was like, I do not need that in my head. And she starts laughing and she starts singing it, and then all I could think about was Madagascar movie. I wonder if any of them know the Cotton Eye Joe song, because I could get that into their heads. Some lady came to the deli yesterday. She didn't come to buy anything, but okay, so the deli I work at, there's several Philippines. They're all super nice. But this lady came over and she said, "Oh, I just coming by. Stop. I see you guys over here. I was stopping by to say Happy Canada Day because I know you guys aren't Canadian, or that you are Canadian." And then she walked away, and one of them told me, and she's like laughing. She's like, "I don't know what she even meant by that," and I was like, "I don't know either." Weird, but whatever. But yeah, everybody that I work with is nice, and I think I have met everybody now who works. Yesterday, that was the first shift I worked with Aubrey since I started work. Well, second shift I worked with her since I've started. I think I work with her again today. I might be working with the same crew I worked with yesterday today, which would be nice. The only person's name who I keep forgetting, well, I don't forget, but so there's a kid, he's teenager, his name's Finley. But every time he's like, "Hey, Tammy," and I'm like about to say, "Hey, Finley," my brain goes to Boys Meet World and Eric going like, "Hey, Mr. Finney." And I know Finney and Finley are not the same, but that's where my brain goes to. And I was telling Tristan, and because there's several teenagers I work with, I was telling Tristan, I was like, we were talking and about to say Finley's name, and I was like, "One sec, it's there." I was like, it's just every time I go to say Finley's name, my brain goes to Boys Meets World, because Matt and I just finished watching all of Boys Meets World again not too long ago. So my brain automatically goes to saying Finney. "Hey, Mr. Feeney." You guys know what I'm talking about, Boy Meets World, where Eric's constantly going around saying Mr. Feeney. And I asked Tristan, I was like, "You don't even know what that show is?" He's like, because he's only 16. I'm working with like two of them. There's two 16-year-olds, and then I think Finley's 17, maybe. Possibly 18. He might be done school now. I don't know. But then the rest, everybody else is older than me or about the same age, but they don't think I'm at the age that I am. This is the makeup. Oh, I need mascara. I was like, this is the makeup look. I need mascara. Well, I could probably get away with not doing mascara. Should I? I should put a light coat or something on. I definitely gotta clean out these drawers today. I don't even know. Did I already use this one? Let's check this one out. This is the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes. I know I've used this one at least once. Okay, I think for the most part, you guys, except unless like you're a new subscriber, which hello new subs, you know what eyeshadow palettes I have. If there's an eyeshadow palette you want to see me use that you know I have, let me know down in the comments. I've already done one with the Glam Light Chucky. I feel like this is drying super fast as I'm trying to put it on. So I'm going to leave it there. I mean, you can tell I got something on there, so. Shade Black. I got some on my lid. Yeah, I can see this not being a mascara I really like. I feel like I can't really grip onto my lashes with it. So tonight's gonna be another night of me getting home, showering, having a snack maybe, and hopping into bed with my heating pad. I'm not getting off until 8 tonight. But it's not too bad because I feel like if I don't have to be at work till like 11:30, that's like a sweet spot because then I can sleep in till like 7:15, get up, and then I have a few hours because I like having a few hours to like wake up, get ready, eat, stuff like that. So far, most of my shifts are me starting at 11:30. But I've had a few this week where I had to be there 9:30. Or maybe it was like 9:30, 10. Alright, mascara's looking like crap. So this is one of those mascaras. I mean, I'll use it, but it's not one that I'm gonna see myself buying again. Should ask Grace how she likes it. She has that one. This is the look, guys. This is the finished look. I know. 55 minutes for me to do some basic makeup. But, you know. Oh, I hope my hair doesn't fall out today. But yeah, this is it. Do I still have mascara everywhere? A little bit. I'm just gonna blend right there. It's a look. It's nice. It's good for a day. Well, some people might say this is a nighttime look, but at least for the eyes, it's fine. I like it. That's all that matters. I think tomorrow I want to use one of those Fenty blushes, or even like a Rare Beauty, but I think the Fenty, like, use one of these on my cheeks and eyes with an eyeshadow palette, and come up with like a nice peachy look. Tomorrow is Canada Day. Should I do a red eyeshadow? Red, white? Oh my. I don't know. Should I do some fun Canada Day makeup? I don't know if I'd have the brain capacity to do that tomorrow morning before work. Maybe I could, though. Maybe I could. I'm pretty sure I have a red eyeshadow somewhere, right? Possibly. We'll see. I don't know if I want to go to work with dramatic makeup, but I could. I definitely could. I was gonna be like, let's go look through my makeup now, but I don't got time. I need to go eat and get dressed and that for work. But this is the look, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing, hitting that like button. Comment if you want to. You don't have to. Don't worry, Chris. You don't have to say hi. Enjoy your weekend, folks, even though, depending on where you live, today's the last day of your weekend. Long weekend here. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here before I just start chatting you guys up and I forget that I have to get ready for work. Just wiping off my desk. Anyways, guys, this is the look. I like it. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Don't worry, that third part declutter is coming. It'll probably come... Let me just look at my calendar. I know I say this every day, but I forget. Oh, today's Sunday. Maybe I can do my declutter tomorrow, but you know what? Chances are the third part of my declutter is going to come Tuesday. I hear children. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, folks. Gonna skedaddle and get ready for the day. I will see you folks. Will see me tomorrow. God bless. Have a good one.